Emily Sisson is a threat to make the team. And when you only have 3 spots, if you have one person who's that good in it, like, and you can avoid that person, you should try to avoid that person. So I would feel a bit nervous if I was putting all my eggs in the, or at least not running the 5K and going to the 10K. That being said, if Schweizer runs it, I think she makes the team. I feel good about Schneider. I feel good about Cranny, and I feel good about Sisson. But my final 3 will be, well, first of all, let me just ask you this. Do you think Schweizer will double if she makes it in the 5?
Yeah, I think everyone's going to come back and do the 10. The question is, will they scratch it and give the 4th place finisher the actual Olympic spot?
Okay.
Like that's
so I'll just tell you
situation. You got to assume they're going to run. Cranny and Schweizer are running. You got to assume that.
Yeah, I'll just tell you the 3 who I think are going to cross the line first. We'll decide who actually runs the Olympics later. I think Schweizer, Sisson, Schneider are my top 3.
Oh, so no Cranny?
Yeah, correct.
So this is the one event where, for the record, I'm going Schweizer, Cranny, Schneider as my top 3. But there's an athlete who I'm not sure is in or out. We don't know yet. We're still waiting. And that's Wayne Colati. Wayne Colati has yet to officially have her U.S. citizenship, but she's on the entries and she's provisionally will be accepted. Like, she has the time to get in. The question is, she needs to make sure she has her citizenship in time before the 10K gun goes off. Let's assume that she gets it. Where do you think Colati? Do you think Colati? I think Colati could break it into the top 3, right? I mean, she's run 31:10. She was right there with Schneider. She has a similar PB season's best to Schneider and Infeld. So, like, you got to think that she could be in there.
Oh, 100%. I think she would be in that group with that, I don't know, top 6 or 7, right? Cranny, Schweizer, Sisson, Enfeld, Schneider, Monson, Colati, or something like that. Like, she would definitely be in the top 6 or 7 and could have the possibility to move in the top 3. Certainly. I just think this one is going to be one where, because we're doing daily podcasts throughout the trials. For those of you who don't know, we'll be doing the recaps every single night. So as soon as the meet is over, you can hop on to this channel and watch us. This will be one of those things that just, like, when we get to day 5 or 6, we're like, hey, can we redo those 10K picks? Because so many other things have happened to change our priors about what's going to happen in that race.
So we are allowed to change our picks only if someone in our top 3 officially scratches. It's the only time we can change it.
I'm not talking about like officially scoring it for the purposes of bragging rights. I'm just talking about the whole dynamic of the race is going to shift once we see the 5,000 and the 1,500.
That's true.
The men will be different. The men will be different because the men, it's right off the bat, right? So we're going to see Lamong, Fisher, Kincaid, True, Jenkins, Bohr, Klecker, Career. Like, they're going to be in that race unless something horrible has gone wrong. The men's 10K, you could see a Bowerman sweep. You could also see a situation where, Ben True works his way in there. Emmanuel Bohr, who I talked about in the 5K preview, gets in there. Jenkins, gets redemption for 2016. A lot of different possibilities here.
Yeah, I do think we will see a Bowerman 1-2. I think this is Fisher's meet. Fisher is going to win the 10 and the 5. I think he starts it with this win in the 10, comes back and wins the 5. Wow. I think he's the best distance runner right now in our nation. Grant Fisher, mark it, book it. I think Lamong finds a way to make the team. My pick for 3rd, I think Klecker. I think he's consistent. I think Klecker just finds a way to get 3rd. I think the 10K is weird because there's going to be a lot of people who give up on it. There's going to be people who are like, I'm out. Like, if they know they're not going to have it, they're going to pull the plug early because they want to be as fresh as possible for the 5K. So I can see a lot of people we think would kind of try to typically grind through it and try to sneak in for a top 5. No, there's no goal for like running hard to get 4th. So if you know you're not going to be top 3 by mile 4, you might just like, all right, I'm done. But I think Fisher, Lamong, Klecker is going to be my team.
I like how you anointed Grant Fisher just now the best distance runner in the United States. You just sneakily did that, just right under the radar.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
We'll see. We don't have to wait long to find out. We'll see. I mean, 27:11, 13:02. Let's see what happens now in the championship part of the season. Any last words before we begin to wrap?
Well, what's your team? What's your team?
Oh, I'm going to go. Man, I'm going to go. I'm going to put True on the team just because he's always there. I'm going to go Fisher, Lamong, True. With the caveat that Woody Kincaid is just hanging out there and could win this race as well, too.
Okay, so now here's a question. Where does Galen Rupp finish?
I'm surprised he's going to run this, to be honest. I mean, it's a great workout for him. What did he run? 28?
Something.
28 flat. Yeah, 28 dead. Galen Rupp does not score points. He does not finish in the top 8. I think he runs.
I think he might.
I think he gets 12th. Depends on the weather, though, too. It's supposed to be really hot. And you're right. If there was a bunch of DNFs, maybe he.
Yeah, Galen has no reason to DNF. He's going to be like, I'm here just to get 25 laps in. So I think he's going to. I think he's going to grind it out. I have him ranked 6th in my FloTrack rankings because it's Galen Rupp. Mm-hmm. I think he wouldn't enter. He's not going to enter this meet to finish 20th. That makes no sense. Like, what's the point of that? Go to the Olympic trials so you can get 20th? Like,
well, I mean, if his seat time's accurate, though, he wasn't like chilling in that race. He was going hard, right?
But that race was trying to run sub 28, and he ran 28 flat. Like, it wasn't like I'm trying to run 27:15. I don't know. I think he's going to finish top 8. I think, especially with the DNF factor. Okay, I'll take. Well, that's an easy over to take. I'm not.
Well, I just did how about? So maybe you shouldn't have set the line the way you did. Then
no, I'm going to set the line. Set the line at 10.
Never go to Las Vegas. Over.
I'll take the line at 10. Over. Okay, I'll take the under of 10.
You think he can beat? You think he can actually? Here's the pick. Here's the pick. Which Mike Smith coached athlete will finish first?
So Abdihamid Nur or Galen Rupp?
Yeah.
Abdihamid Nur's looking good.
Exactly.
But I think Abdihamid Nur's going to – yeah, I think Abdihamid, he's too young. It's the Olympic trials.
Nope.
Galen Rupp. I think Rupp will beat Nur.
Wrong answer. The answer is Abdihamid Nur. Don't pick against Abdihamid, man. No. The new generation is coming up. Book it. You can put some money on that one as well too. Okay, we'll leave it there.
Big shout out.
Hold on.
One other thing. Big shout out to USATF. They did let James Mawara of Gonzaga into the meet, even though he didn't technically declare on time. They just played. They just recognized. All right, yeah, we get it. You ran really fast at NCAAs. We'll let you in. So I think USATF did a good solid, which is what you should do when you recognize like, hey, it's not the hardest to make a change. Make the change, and USATF did the right thing. They let James Mawara of Gonzaga. For those who don't know, he didn't declare on time, but he ran his time at NCAAs, which is after the date, blah, blah, blah. But he's in. So big ups to James Mawara getting his first lick at the Olympic trials in the 10K.